Lonely Attack on the Different World, Web Novel, Chapter 81. This world relies too much on skills and doesn't understand the importance of the basic performance. Day 32, The Faraway Labyrinth, 69th floor. It's so far. The hidden room is so far. I can see the hidden room with map skill, so it's not really hidden. And I also can't get lost despite walking through a supposed maze, but it's too far. The hidden room had a giant owl inside, or more like the room was completely stuffed with that owl, taking up pretty much all of the space. Yup, I don't need such a familiar. Try to put it on the shoulder and dislocation would be the least of my worries. It would probably completely crush me in that case. I would look simply like prey that it had caught in its claws, and it will probably just eat me like said prey as well. Giant owl, level 69? No, it's obvious that it is giant. How did it even get inside of that room? The owl is many times larger than the entrance. Did it grow after getting inside? It grew and became unable to get out? It can't even be called a trap or encounter anymore. The owl is just stuck inside the room. Together with Armored Prez, who had a look of disappointed disbelief, we stabbed it for a while until it finally collapsed. But since we won't be able to enter the room until the body turns to a magic stone, I set up for a meal. A steak and bread. Putting it like that makes it sound like a great meal, but it's hardtack and dried meat. While the item bag seems to be able to preserve the contents to a certain degree, I have no idea for how long. So for the most part, all I have are preserved foods. I want to have a proper meal outside. At last, a huge magic stone in a treasure chest, and of course, it isn't locked. Sticky boots. Allow walking on walls and ceiling. Combining it with airwalk will probably give me great utility. Probably. Perhaps. Maybe. But until now, all of the items I thought to be useful at first didn't get to be used, even once. I mean, even this chest wasn't locked. What was the point of magic key? After equipping Trap Ring, I didn't even see a single trap. I'm pretty sure the same thing will happen with these boots. They're to become obsolete the moment they appeared, just like that move I practiced so much. Kuh. Since Armored Prez doesn't need it, I fused them with boots. The boots became a bit more comfortable, and on top of that, it improved the grip. Actually, isn't that the most important part for boots? How about mentioning it somewhere? After running for a while, I confirmed that while they can't compare to high-tech sneakers, they are still better than normal sneakers, especially the grip. These are really good. Even more so considering the boots sold in the town from the viewpoint of a modern person. Leather sole, iron-reinforced bottom, uncomfortable and slippery. I'm pretty sure the main selling point of sticky boots was the comfortability and the grip. If they sold these in the town, I would have bought them. Though the 68th floor surely doesn't have anything interesting to look at, I still take a peek. I shouldn't have any hopes. It will only make the damage from the disappointment even greater. To be honest, peeking at the ghouls from a low angle became a bit of a trauma. That was really gross. The rot. Excel Goat, level 68. A goat-san. Are we a fluffy series? This time it's Speedy Fluff? Actually, I went to sleep. I only had a short nap. Seeing that fluffy fur makes me even more drowsy. Even the sleep owls made me sleepy, but this time it's goats? Though they are not sheep, I feel like counting them might give me the same result. There are quite a few of them. 70, I guess? Probably. That was close. They don't even have a skill, but I clearly took a hypnotism attack. If Armored Prez didn't poke me, I would have been sleeping by now, on a cold dungeon floor. Whew, I almost began remodeling the place to settle here. As expected, dungeons are full of dangers. Anyway, I guess they are going to ram at me. They are goats after all, and they have crushing damage resistance, so I can't drop them. As expected, their diet is limited to grass. They completely ignore both paralyzing and poisonous mushrooms, and they have magical resistance. Must be blocking spells with that soft fur. Must be nice, so soft and fluffy. Exchanging blows with a pack of level 68 monsters sounds like a nightmare. Even if I try to crash into them, they have crushing damage resistance. And it also rules out AirSats meteors, and I don't think I have enough oil for a fire attack, and it's also wasteful. I still want to use it for cooking. Since all they can do is ram at enemies, I can just use airwalk to get past them and simply climb to the next floor. But leaving Armored President to fight alone is not good. She will probably win anyway, but what about my position as the master? And more importantly, my affection rating with her. But I can't fight them. Speaking of goats, they can probably be used to produce cheese and butter, right? Well, first I will have to milk them, but... Whoa! They have drills for horns! Is that what goats looked like? Did Girl of the Alps keep a pack of those? Just what was she trying to fight with? The tutor? Wouldn't such a drill open a hole in a human? Alps are scary. Since they have crushing damage resistance, I thought of throwing swords and spears at them from above, but now that I think of it, can't I just stab them? Opening a hole in the ceiling, I go around stabbing goats that are bleating. I have to kill them in one hit or they will escape with their acceleration skill, but they just keep crying, bah, bah. Why? Even though I just triumphed over a pack of vicious monsters, I feel like crap. Is this another trap of the dungeon? The one designed to psychologically destroy its target? I'm actually on the verge of crying. Armored Prez is patting me on the back. At this rate, she might tame me eventually. But still, I gather the magic stones. Okay, 67th floor, finally. This one should have pure feelings somewhere. Though my pure feelings were destroyed to only 1/300th by the crying voices of the goats. My affection rating probably dived into lava as well. I must not cry. Evil Eye, level 67. Doesn't look that pure. Evil Eye, also known as a cursed eye or a demon eye, is very popular among students of the second year of middle school, but this time it is a monster in the form of a giant eyeball. Search, detection, detect presence, sense gaze, danger sense, evil eye, magic eye, grant debuff, instant death, complete magic resistance. Isn't it super strong? Though I only see one monster. Ooh, it looked at me. It noticed that I'm looking at it. Our eyes met. Eh? It died? I can't sense its presence anymore? Hey, Evil Eye-san. I run on the air at full speed, rushing to the 67th floor with all I've got. I have to hit it at least once, absolutely. Even if it's dead, I will at least kick it. It already turned into a magic stone. What is this supposed to mean? Instant death? Hey, after staring at me like that, Evil Eye, Magic Eye, and instant death, why are you the one that instantly died? Do you have a problem with me? Dying just because our eyes met? Are you trying to say that my stare is worse than an evil eye? More dangerous than magic eye? I don't even have instant death among my skills. So why are you dropping dead at the first glance? Or rather, why are you dead at all? Do you think it will be alright if you just turn into a magic stone? Why am I being treated like I'm worse than a monster? In the first place, aren't you an evil eye? That crap that gets used as a talisman to ward off evil? Why are you dying? Do your job. Ward off evil. Protect yourself. You're totally useless. A scam. Why do I have to go through such sorrows after coming to another world? What is this treatment that the monsters here are giving me? We only looked at each other in the eyes. As I kept hitting the magic stone in tears, Armored Prez, who climbed here after me, was gently patting me on the back. Was this dungeon created simply to diss my eyes? Just what is this? Did I come to this world only to have my eyes dissed?